tuning in to Queendom Tarot. My name is Ninti. It's gonna be a little different tonight. I gotta basically going through some medical kind of things. That's part. I'll tell you a little bit about that in a minute. But God also told me that it was really about the message tonight and not the messenger. So let's focus on the message. Don't pay. It's just coming through me. Okay, so don't really focus on who is coming through right now. That's not the important thing. But in going through this, I'm in a relaxed mode, and since I got everything up there, I can really, it's Friday night, I'm chilling. So yes, I'll be smoking and as I'm talking and things like that. So but anyway, this revelation came to me at, well, first of all, I've been dealing, the ascension symptoms, of course, and my whole left side, my eye, swole up, just dealing with, got puffy and swollen, and this blockage just dealing with on the left side, which is the masculine side of the body, the yang side. So, realizing, getting the revelations that, there's definitely some blockages with my masculine side and with, my yang side. So I just been really trying to balance out that side. And in doing so, I got some downloads for the divine masculine. So just connecting to, I guess, as the clearing of that masculine energy just allowed me, I guess, to tap into you guys' energies just a little bit more. I'm going to try to make this quick because I know, you guys don't have the best attention span. So I'm going to try to make this really, really quick. So that's how all this came as far as the revelation, just, dealing with my body and trying to balance out, bring my body into balance, has, basically opened me up for this. Let me see. Was there something else I had to say before that? I guess not. Let's just go ahead and get into it, divine masculines. My main message, tonight, the title of it is recovery mode. I think a lot of us are sort of kind of trying to recover. There's been a lot of damage done. And a lot of divine masculines are just waking up to the fact that they're divine masculines, So even just in that awakening alone and accepting that, okay, that there's a bigger purpose for your life, that you're just not a regular Joe Blow. So I know, just having to sort of kind of adjust to that whole thought, I know a lot of you are just awakening to that now. And awakening to the thought that there may be a feminine counterpart to you out there somewhere. But somewhere down the road, I think you pray for it. We all pray for it. If you're on this twin flame soulmate journey, somewhere down the road, you pray for it. You ask for that woman, that true love. You pray for it. We all did. That's how we got on this path. We asked for it, and here we are. But we just didn't know that it wasn't going to be all butterflies and, hummingbirds. And, it was a lot more to having that, that we were going to be, trigger each other. We're going to bring stuff up for each other that we needed to heal, because it's all about us raising each other up, making each other a better version of ourselves. That's ultimately what it's about. Okay. But that is the ultimate message. But need versus want. First of all, brothers, they're in the midst of all of this, there's really, things are changing. It's a shift. Okay, we're being taken out of that patriarchal mind state of man. I mean, we just are. It's not because Tina said so. It's just the shift that's taking place. The feminine energy is becoming a lot more, powerful. You know what I'm saying, and a lot more balanced, to where now we can truly stand as your equal, and that's where we're going to. Need versus want. First of all, you got to realize that you are dealing with a divine feminine who is in that boss energy. That's just who she is. She's a leader. So in doing so, you have to realize that she's probably not going to need you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you've been needed by other women. So it's not a thing that she wants to be. I mean, because it's not she's being with you because she needs you. She's being with you because she wants to be with you. So, I was reading, I can't remember what book was that. It might have been The New Earth. I don't know. Anyway, and they were saying, no, I think it was Ayama, talking about the need to be that you want to be wanted. It's not about being needed, because the thing about being needed, somebody can need you and not want you. They could be with you just because they need you. You feel? And they could not love you at all. They're just with you because they need you. They need you to pay the rent. They need your money. They need your shine. They need whatever. It's not because they really love you, because they really want to be with you. So you definitely should be more flattered, that the divine feminine is actually coming from a place of want. It's not because she needs you. It's not coming from a lower level. I mean, it's really because obviously it's something that she sees in you that she desires and she wants. So I think that should be, rather flattering, I would think. Um, so yeah, that's just something to understand, that she's really coming from a place that she's not really going to need you on the financial, like that kind of way that women have needed men in the past. Like that's gone, you know. So, what she needs from you is your energy. What she needs from you is the balance that you bring to her. That yang to that yin. That's what she needs from you, Okay, so, excuse me, but she can get, we're not going to talk about that. Next thing. As all this stuff was being channeled to me, I also just start seeing flashes. I mean, certain words have been rotating around you guys. The divine masculine just out here in the universe, and I just want to address it, because we gotta heal. We gotta get past this. You know what I'm saying? It's some triggering, I think, that's going on. Okay, you guys are being triggered. So I'm trying to, let's deal with these triggers. We've been triggered too. I've had to deal with some triggers myself. And a trigger is when something happens between you two that brings up old stuff that's not even really related to you two and what you got going on, but just something that person said, something that person did just took you back to some old emotions, some old experience. That's what triggering is. Okay. Ego. Okay. We all know, you guys. Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. I might talk about that in the end if I have a little bit of time. But ego. We know you guys, that is something, the male ego is a challenge. It is, and I'm sure it's something, because society makes you feel like you gotta be this big macho. You know what I'm saying? You have to be in that light. So it puts you almost in an egotistical, kind of mind state of thinking that, confidence, we're not talking about confidence. We're talking about when it becomes egotistical, which is a very fine line. And we have to check our egos. This is when it becomes, this is when I have to check myself. When it becomes I, and I forget that God has anything to do with it. Has it had anything to do with that or me at all? No, that's when you got to check yourself, because you're not in this alone. You would be not what you are. You'd be nothing without God. So you got to give recognition and understand that you are who you are because you've been blessed to be this by your creator. You didn't get this way by yourself. You didn't get that fine by yourself. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get it beautiful by myself. You know what I'm saying? I give thanks every day. Because it could have been another way. You know what I'm saying? Control. This is a big one, guys. Control, because I know society, that's what I'm saying, it's a breaking down of this old society. Society's told you, you gotta be here, you gotta do this, you gotta control her, gotta do this. Look, this thing is coming different. With the divine masculine, divine feminine, we are equal, we are balanced, we're standing eye to eye. It's not any of that anymore. And no more looking down. That time is over. And like I said, you don't have to agree. You don't have to, go along with it. But I'm just telling you, if you resist, you're going to have a hard time. Because this is the shift, the bigger shift that's happening in the universe right now. And you're going to have to go with the flow of what's shifting. Okay? Like swimming against the current. I just talked about that in a couple of my videos. So you don't want to swim against the current with this. This is just the flow of how things are going right now. God is bringing the woman up in her true position, and that's balanced and equal to the man. Okay, don't let that trigger you, and don't let that bring up fears. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to get to that. How do you keep your power in the midst of this? How do you continue to be the leader in the midst of this? I'm not trying to take your manhood or trying to say, no, I'm not. I'm not trying to take the man's position or role or any of that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just trying to say there's going to be a new dynamic to this. It's going to be a little different than how it's been in the past. Okay? So that control thing, you're not going to be able to control her. Like, you're not, the more you try to control the divine feminine, the crazier you're going to become, because you're not, you know what I'm saying? She's controlled by God. She is following her intuition, things that God tells her to do. So you're just going to have to release that, you know what I'm saying? And trust God that He's got everything under control. You're really going to have to turn control of her over to Him, because He will check her, baby. I get checked all the time. He will have it under control. I guarantee you. Trust him and put it in God's hands. Is she out of pocket? He'll check it. Okay? I've been checked. Okay? So I know you know, it ain't nothing for us to get checked too if we out of pocket. Okay? So trust in God, gonna make sure that you're straight too. She's gonna make sure that, you know, so you don't have to worry about being so controlling with her. Let God just release control, let God do it, okay? He got her, I promise you. He got her. Just like He's had y'all for us. He's got us for y'all. Okay? We do anything out of pocket, we're gonna have to eat our karma too. Okay? All right. Jealousy. Jealousy is another word. Jealousy, external jealousy of people jealous of what they see coming with this, and the jealousy of, I'm hearing that a lot of divine masculines are being triggered because they're seeing the divine feminine come up, they're seeing her shine, they're seeing other men be interested in her, you know, and it's triggering some jealousy. And I'm just saying, you know, you gotta balance that. You know what I'm saying? The root of jealousy is to feel that someone has something that you can't have. And that's bull. The divine feminine is just showing you the light that's within you. So don't be jealous and think that you can't have it. Just wake up and realize she's just showing you that it's in you already, and you just got to wake up and bring it forth. Okay? And the time and energy that you put in trying to control her and all of that, put that energy in trying to control your life and your impulses, you know, and the decisions that you make to make sure that you're in line and you don't have to deal with any karmic outflow. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So jealousy. So yeah, don't be thinking she got anything you can't have. Everything she got, you can have too. Okay? She's just here to show you that. Manipulation. There's been a lot of manipulation. There's been a lot of trickery. And I think probably this is the time for me to tell my story. I was celibate for 4 years. During those 4 years, you know, it's certain things that sparked it off. But during those 4 years, I had a deep hatred for men. I felt, you know, that I felt that you all guys were, all you guys were liars, low, scums of the earth, just below me. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like there's no man on my level. Like, you know what I'm saying? All of them lie. And I'm just too 100. Like, where is there a man for me? You know, and I just pray to God, like, please just show me. So he showed me, but he couldn't be mine because he ended up being married. But he did show me a good man in the flesh. Or at least he hid his, you know, he just let me see the good in him. You know, probably, I'm not saying what no dirt, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, he just let me see the good in him. So, that helped me begin to heal and get back on the path of even trusting men again and having hope that there is a man out here that, you know, is just not a lying piece of scum, you know, and just all about what's in his pants. You know, somebody that's on a higher level that's just not an animal, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I was. So like I said, it took me through 4 years of celibacy. You know, any man looked at me, I was like, what are you looking at? You know what I'm saying? I just had a real, you know, bad attitude. But before that, you know, I was the one that was fighting and pushing for men, and, you know, I was that big advocate. But, you know, the men that I was standing up for and fighting for and taking up for and making excuses for end up stabbing me in the back and hurting me. So I realized that, well, damn. My brothers ain't got as much love for me as I got for them. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, 4 years celibate, just not even looking that way, not even being interested, whatever. You know, I'm not interested in the, you know, same sex. So I was just like, okay, whatever. And so I'm saying that because manipulation can be very destructive. Like, it's hard for a person to come back and trust you after you have lied. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard. It doesn't happen overnight. It's going to take like step by step and you proving yourself and showing that you're trustworthy in order to earn that person's trust, particularly if you've taken some acts of, if you've done any type of manipulative, deceitful things, you know what I'm saying? If she's even willing to forgive you, which we will, most of us are, we have that conditional love, but we're not going to sit around and just let it happen over and over. I mean, we're not stupid and we're not weak, but we do have forgiveness in our heart, if we see that you're willing to make a change. But manipulation, it's very damaging. It's very damaging and it's hard to repair. So I'm just saying that to know that it may take time to repair, damage that's been done through manipulation and lies and stuff, because the person has to learn to trust you again. You sort of kind of have to earn your trust again, and that's just the way it is with everyone. You know what I'm saying? If it's worth it and you want it, then you're gonna put in the work. I mean, you did the manipulation, so I mean, now you gotta sort of kind of return. You gotta turn the energy around. Okay. Alrighty. And manipulation is not going to work. Like, all this stuff is not going to work on the feminine. Like, we're highly intuitive. So, pretty much whatever you do, you're going to, like, I came to the day, I'm like, okay, I put my complete, total trust in God. Like, I was having problems thinking about trusting my DM, but I was like, nah, I'm not even. I trust him. I trust him. He could go do whatever he wanted to. Like, he goes, whatever. Because if he does anything, I'm going to find out. And I will act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Because I know God is going to protect me and I'm going to know the truth. And, so if he wants to risk it or not, then I didn't mean that much in the beginning, and I need to, move on anyway. So I'm saying that, yeah, we have to get to a place to where, we can be honest and straightforward with each other. That's what it's all about. Okay. Got 17 minutes. God, I can talk so much. I talk so much. Okay. How do you keep your power? You keep your power by connecting to the Most High. You keep your power. You be the leader. See, we understand that you all rule the physical and mental plane. We rule the emotional and spiritual. So when it comes to the physical plane, this your shit. This your domain. Of course you're going to rule. Of course you're going to be the leader. Because you have been ordained as the leader on this plane. God has put that. You all can house more of his power and energy in your body. And you push it outward. So that's very important when it comes to dealing on the physical plane. We're receptive. We pull in. So that's important to the emotional and spiritual. Okay? So we just got to play our roles. That's all. You know what I'm saying? We're going to let y'all play y'all role. We understand. We will let y'all play y'all role. But this is the key. I have to know that my man is connected to the Most High. That's the only way he can lead me. You feel? If I know he's connected to the Most High, I will follow him to the ends of the earth. Wherever he leads me, I will go. Because I know he's following God. But if I got a question on that, I can't follow you nowhere, boo-boo, because I don't know where you're leading us. Shit, you could be leading us to the depths of hell. I can't follow you. You feel me? So, if you right in the exact and you connected, she will follow you. You have your power. You have your power. And one last thing I want to say about this, because I've gone through this a lot. I've had many men come along to try to dim me, try to weaken me, feel like they want to try to break me down, to make themselves feel more powerful. My thing is, don't do that, brothers. Don't try to lessen your woman, you know what I'm saying, to decrease her power so you can feel stronger. You know what I'm saying? If anything, raise your light up. Raise your stuff up to her level. Because the bottom line is, if you lessen her light, then that lessens your light as a whole. You should want her to shine at her fullest. And you shine at your fullest, because that means as a pair, you shine at your fullest. You see what I'm saying? 1,000 kilowatts. Why would you want to weaken her to 400? So now y'all at 900 kilowatts as a pair. That weakens the whole union. So don't ever think about weakening your divine feminine. Don't ever think about lessening her shine. Because you lessen her shine, you lessen the shine of the whole unit. Okay? Alrighty. But you're going to keep your power, baby. Don't be afraid. You're going to keep your power. Y'all, this y'all domain. This is y'all domain. And God had to put me in my place. Because I didn't understand. I'm like, God, me and this brother was going back and forth. And I just couldn't understand, like, why I know I didn't come from no rib. Like, you know, I'm not really in the biblical understanding of it. So I'm like, I ain't come from no rib. I can't understand that. Like, why? I can't bow to him because I came from a rib. This rib story. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So God took me through this whole thing. And actually with my DM. One day, he probably doesn't even know this, but I felt so much energy coming from him. He was like a freaking generator. Like, he was a freaking generator of energy that he was just putting out. And I could just feel it coming towards me. It's like, God damn. And then God said, that's why man is the ruler on the physical plane. Because they can house more of my power. Because that kind of power, our physical body couldn't handle. That was a lot of power. That was a lot of energy coming through his body. He don't even probably have a clue. He doesn't even know how powerful he is. So he has no clue what I felt coming off of him that day. It was like, shit. Shit. But that's when he's in his high power. You know, he's, you know, when he's vibrating low, I don't feel that. But when he's at a high vibratory level, wow. Powerful force. Powerful force. So, yeah. Also, lastly, guys, this is a warning. This is a beware. Beware. You're going to have to set boundaries around your relationship. Like with people. Because, and I'm only telling you this because I went through something personally. And I figure I go through things a lot of times so I can share it with people so they can learn from what I've been through. And I'm saying, brothers, beware of people that's around you that they might be telling you one thing about the divine feminine, but hell, their eyes might be looking on her. You see what I'm saying? It might come in that way. Or you got somebody you trusted around her and that person betrays your trust because that person really wants what you have. You know, a lot of people going to be upset with this because everybody don't get the soulmate. A lot of people don't get this. So a lot of people going to hate. You know, this ain't no regular Joe Blow relationship. You know what I'm saying? But you prayed for it. That's why you got it. Okay? Let me go. That's too much time. I hope I didn't hold you guys too long. Peace and love, my brothers. It's all love. I had to put this out there for you guys. I checked my analytics and I'm seeing what, like over 60% of my views are coming from brothers. So I'm like, I gotta, you know, pick up this energy. I gotta show love. It's healing and balancing for me. You know, like I said, you know, just doing this and giving love to you all as a whole is healing for me since I went through like 4 years of like not even liking you guys. So I'm growing. I'm healing. God is good. God is good. Peace and love, my brothers. Till next time.